Please adhere to YouTube's selected guidelines before viewing the content of this video. I do not encourage or condone any products, actions, or behaviors shown in this video. All videos are produced in a safe, professional, and controlled environment. Please do not attempt to replicate any actions performed during the video. All actions are performed by professionals.
Alrighty, so today I'm going to be smoking a cigarette in a Medicaid reserved parking space to prevent people from getting medical aid. Why am I making this video today? Well, it's because I think this is a funny thing to do, frankly put. That's right, I think it's funny to smoke a cigarette in a Medicaid reserved parking space to prevent people from getting medical aid. Some people might say that what I'm doing is pretty messed up, and honestly, I would not disagree with that one bit, but I'm doing it nonetheless. Now, it is worth acknowledging that the building I'm at right now is closed on Sundays, so on Sundays nobody can get medical aid, even if they do use the Medicaid reserved parking spaces. And it is also worth acknowledging that today is Sunday, so I guess I'm not really actually preventing anybody from getting medical aid today, sadly at least. I mean, I was really hoping I was going to be able to, but it's Sunday. It is what it is. But nonetheless, today, I'm going to be preventing some people from getting medical aid by smoking a cigarette in a Medicaid reserved parking space. I gotta do it. I gotta do it. And today, I'm not just going to be taking up one parking space, because guess what? My car is actually parked in another. So I'm actually taking up two Medicaid reserved parking spaces. I am making sure that 2 cars worth of people cannot get medical aid. Pretty messed up, but I'm doing it nonetheless because I think it's a funny thing to do. But I do suppose I can't actually smoke a cigarette in a Medicaid reserved parking space to prevent people from getting medical aid if I don't actually smoke a cigarette. So I do suppose, without further ado, I should probably go ahead and get my pack of American Spirit full-bodied reds all opened up, just like that. Suppose I should probably go ahead and get one of my cigarettes all out. And now, I do suppose, without further ado, I should probably go ahead and get my lighter out of my pocket as well. And I suppose I should probably go ahead and get this cigarette all lit up so I can actually, well, smoke a cigarette in a Medicaid reserved parking space to prevent people from getting medical aid. Without further ado, let's go ahead and get this cigarette all lit up. Yes, sir, you know what I'm saying? Oh, it just went out. I think I might be a bit low on fluid. And there we go, y'all. There we go. I am now officially smoking a cigarette in a Medicaid reserved parking space to prevent people from getting medical aid. I am preventing millions of people from getting medical aid right now. People could just pull into the spot, drop other people off. A whole bus could pull up and take up this entire area, drop lots of people off, but I'm smoking here. They can't do nothing. Nobody can get medical aid right now in the entire United States because of me. Nah, not just in the entire United States, in the entire world. No, that's a bit far-fetched, but I am definitely 100%, totally, definitely preventing lots of people from getting medical aid right now. Certainly no complaints on my behalf. Overall, so far, this parking spot, actually really good smoke spot. Actually genuinely really good smoke spot, in all honesty. It's not windy today, really, at all. I mean, it's a little bit noisy because of the AC unit right back there, but it's not so bad. We're in some shade right now, not in the sun by any means. It's a nice day today. I'm actually just noticing there's a crow on the roof eating something, like right up, right, like up there or something like that kind of thing. That's pretty cool, so I'm able to look at nature as well. Actually, this is a genuinely good smoke spot. I'm in the shade. It's not particularly windy right here. A little bit of noise, don't get me wrong, but, not too bad. There's not really too many people over here either, This is a good smoke spot, honestly. The only thing that would make this better is if it had a bench and an ashtray, but it doesn't. I suppose I can just sit on the ground. It's just concrete. As we can see, it's just concrete, so it's not so bad to just sit on the ground or nothing like that kind of thing. Yeah, not so bad at all. Actually a genuinely good spot. Genuinely good spot in all honesty. This is actually a pretty good smoke spot. Actually, am really enjoying smoking here. What could make the smoke spot better, though? Needs a bench, needs an ashtray, just like every handicapped parking space in the world. Needs a bench and an ashtray. They should be designated smoking areas, if you ask me. I'm thinking, other than that, maybe a water fountain. That'd be pretty good as well. I think one of the handicap parking spots over there, because there's some handicap parking spots over there as well, I think those parking spots should have like a van that sells cigarettes. So you can buy your cigarettes while you're preparing to get medical aid with Medicaid. That would be amazing. I would love that. Like just a van that sells cigarettes. Man, that would be amazing. I would love that. You know, I think the government should really take what I'm saying and I think they should implement it. Like, I think every place that has Medicaid reserve parking spaces needs a van that sells cigarettes. I think every Medicaid reserve parking space should have ashtrays. I think they should all have benches so you can sit down and everything like that. Because, I mean, like, sometimes it takes a while to get medical aid. I mean, like, I remember I've broken my arm before. I've broken my ankle before. I broke both of those skateboarding, and I had to go to the hospital to get, well, them, like, fixed and stuff like that kind of thing. And I was waiting in the lobby for quite a long time. Like, I could have definitely gone for a cigarette, especially since I was in pain. And so I'm like, you need somewhere to, like, sit outside to, like, smoke a cigarette while you're in pain kind of thing, so you can, like, not be in pain as much, because, you know, cigarettes calm the nerves. They kind of take your mind off the pain just a little bit. So, I mean, like, I'm thinking, yeah, no, a van that sells cigarettes, a bench, a bunch of ashtrays, just make this into a giant smoking area is essentially what I'm telling the government to do right now. I think it's not just it's not a luxury. It's a human need. That's what it is. Like, this is a human right. This is a human rights issue we're talking about right now. Sorry, I'm cracking myself up with that a little bit. Of course, I am being 100% serious. 100% serious right now. I'm definitely not joking. I am being 100% serious. This is a human rights issue. We need to get the UN involved. Or whatever other organizations deal with human rights, in all honesty. I don't really know if the UN... I guess the UN deals with human rights, right? I'm like, I guess so, yeah. Yeah. UN got drip, though. They do got drip. The anti-camouflage, just the white. Drippy as hell. White Land Cruiser? Oof. Oof. UN mobile. The UN got drip, I ain't gonna lie, y'all. But, you know, good spot to smoke some cigarettes. This is a genuinely good spot to smoke some cigarettes. Certainly, no complaints on my behalf. I'm gonna go grab myself a little bit of screenshot real quick. Excuse me. Just had a little bit of burp. Well, hopefully that will do for a little bit of a thumbnail for the video. We will find out. I can always grab another one after this video if need be. But, you know, as a whole, this is a good spot to smoke cigarettes. Now, if it wasn't a Sunday, I don't know if it would be as good of a spot to smoke cigarettes, just because there would be people actually trying to get medical aid here. It would be a little bit busier and everything like that kind of thing. Like, I don't know if it would be as good of a spot to smoke cigarettes, but, you know, I still have faith it would probably be a pretty good spot, especially since if you're not here on a Sunday, you would actually be able to prevent people from getting medical aid. And I mean, like, that's what doing this is all about, so... And it certainly does help that there's some beautiful nature in front of me. There's a really nice field, just like back there and everything like that kind of thing. So not only am I able to prevent people from getting medical aid, but I'm also able to enjoy a great smoke. And I'm also able to enjoy some beautiful nature as well. I mean, like, it's just a good time as a whole. It really is just a good time as a whole, in all honesty. Well, I certainly cannot complain. No. Solid spot to smoke, solid spot to just enjoy your time. You know? I'm thinking, after this cigarette is done, I might have to have another. I might just have to have another. You know, I think the ultimate would be like getting an RV to like smoking. See, like you buy an RV just as like a mobile smoke spot, and then you just park in this parking spot 24/7, preventing people from getting medical aid. And it's just an RV with sofas and ashtrays, and that's all it is. That's the ultimate right there. That would really be preventing people from just getting medical aid like 24/7, 7 days a week. Yeah. That's a good idea right there. I think I'm pretty much all done with this smoke. I'm gonna go ahead and just stuff it out on the ground. I'm just gonna put it on the back of my car, just like that. I'm gonna throw it away after this video. Do I want another cigarette? I'm kind of thinking I want another cigarette in all honesty. But I'm thinking first off, I kind of want to go for some water. So I'm gonna grab some water out of my car real quick. So go ahead and grab, oh, no, wait. I already took my water bottle out. Just close my car up. Grab me some water from my Nalgene water bottle. I got a thrift shop for like $3. Banger of a deal if I do say so myself. Now I just realized I have a snack with me, and I could do even more. I could prevent even more people from not getting medical aid by eating a snack in a Medicaid reserved parking space too. You know, I'm thinking I might have to do that. I might just have to do that. That's a good. Sometimes my genius just astounds me, in all honesty. Per Jeremy Clarkson. Love Top Gear. Absolutely love Top Gear. Top Gear's great. That was just me ripping off Top Gear right there. I'm gonna go and grab my snack though. I've got my Pontiac Aztec cooler with me today. Yeah, I'm thinking I want a little bit of a snack. I got myself a little bit of a peanut butter dark chocolate Kind bar with me today, so I'm gonna go and grab that. Should be absolutely scrumdiddlyumptious if I'm thinking correctly. Yeah, I'm thinking I have this and then I have another smoke. Yeah. It's a good time. This is a good space. This is a good spot to just chill. Yeah. Not only do you just have a good spot to chill, to smoke some cigarettes, to eat some snacks, but you also get to prevent people from getting medical aid. It's amazing. I love it. Oh, man. No. No. There was a little itty bitty piece of chocolate that like fell off right there, and it just fell in the ground. Well, it is too late now. It is what it is. The ants will be very happy about that. And I just realized as well that I've only been taking up 2 Medicaid reserve parking spaces in this video. Like there's another 2 on the other side of my car. My car's taking up 1. I've been taking up this one right here. And then there's 2 more over there. And then there's another one down there. And then there's even another one up down there, I think. Yeah, that is another one. There's another one down there. I need to smoke a cigarette in all of them. I've only been taking up 2. I need to prevent even more people from getting medical aid. What am I doing? This is just unprofessional of me. That was delicious. So good. Peanut butter dark chocolate pecan bars pair so well with just tobacco products in general. I love them. And that was amazing. Can't be littering though, so I'm gonna go and put my trash back in my cooler. Much better. Much better. And I also just realized that AC unit down there went off at some point. I don't know when, but it went off. It's no longer on. Not making any noise. With that off, it's just become even better of a spot. Yeah. You know, I'm having a good time. I am. Some people might say that what I'm doing today is messed up, as previously said. What? Don't knock it till you try it. That's what I'm saying. Don't knock it till you try it. Delicious. I love myself some good old water. I'm gonna put that back down now, and I'm thinking it's now time, now that I have had some refreshment, as Coca-Cola would like you to say, not sponsored. Now that I've had some refreshment and a little bit of a snack, I do suppose now, without further ado, it is time for me to go ahead and smoke another one of my American Spirit full-bodied red cigarettes. So let's go ahead and get my pack all opened up once again. Let's go ahead and get another one of my cigarettes all out. And I'm gonna go and grab my Zippo lighter out of my pocket. Got my little bit of a vintage looking Zippo lighter with me today, custom engraved. I don't know if the engraving is really showing up very well, but got the Zippo lighter with me today, big fan of it. Let's go ahead and get my cigarette all lit up, and let's go ahead and get back to smoking. Yes sir, you know what I'm saying? A little bit of a plane flying over. Since I'm in the shade and since there's kind of trees above me though, as we can see, can't see what the plane is, but it sounds pretty good. I don't know what it is though. But I'm thinking I need to smoke my cigarette, my second cigarette, in more than just one Medicaid reserved parking space. I smoked my first cigarette in just one parking space. Maybe 2 if you count the parking space my car is in as well. But there's 1, 2, 3, 4 other Medicaid reserved parking spaces, plus a bunch of handicap spots, so I got a lot to do. So let's go ahead and get to smoking my cigarette in many more Medicaid reserved parking spaces than I did with the first cigarette. Let's get to it, y'all. So, I already smoked a cigarette in this one. Let's go and move over to this one. So, take a puff, just like that. I have now smoked a cigarette in this Medicaid reserved parking space as well. Go ahead and go over to this handicap spot. There we go. Once again, had to do it to him. Let's go ahead and go over this Medicaid reserved parking space. Doesn't look like it's really supposed to be a parking space, but it does have a sign up, so good enough for me. Let's go ahead and take a puff right here as well. Certainly no complaints on my behalf. There's another handicap parking space right here. You know, had to do it to him. Excuse me. And then there's one more space right here. This is a motor fleet electric vehicles only. Well, I am not an electric vehicle, but you know, I'm gonna take up this spot so they can't charge their electric vehicle. Got him. You know, no charging your electric vehicle today. I'm smoking a cigarette, and actually, I should, oh man, that would be, oh man. I should go, oh man. I just had a great idea. I can't say it though, but I just had a great idea. But I'm gonna smoke a cigarette in this spot too. Oh man, certainly no complaints on my behalf. Had to smoke a cigarette in a electric vehicle only parking space to prevent electric vehicles from, well, getting their charge and being able to move and everything like that kind of thing. No charge for your electric vehicle today. Had to do it to them. Now that I have smoked a cigarette in all of the parking spaces on this side of my car, I've now got to go over to the other side as well though. I'm gonna take a moment though. And I think I'm just gonna put my phone down just real quick, just to take a couple puffs. Once again though, it's a good smoke. It's a good smoke, y'all. Certainly no complaints on my behalf. We've got two more though. Let's go ahead and smoke a cigarette in two more Medicaid reserved parking spaces. Gotta do it to them, absolutely gotta. So here we go. Here's another one. There we go. Just like that. All good to go, you know what I'm saying? Let's go ahead, do this one too. Certainly no complaints on my behalf. Had to do it to him once again. And this parking space right here, so like all of these parking spaces say reserved on them and whatnot. This one doesn't have a sign up, but it does say reserved. So, you know, I'm gonna smoke a cigarette in this parking space too. And there we go, y'all. I have now smoked a cigarette in, well, every single Medicaid reserved parking space at the building I'm at right now. There might be more on the other side of the building, actually. I'm not exactly sure. But on this side of the building, at least, I have now smoked a cigarette in every single Medicaid reserved parking space. Doing my part, you know what I'm saying? And making sure that ain't nobody is getting medical aid. Ain't nobody is getting medical treatment today. Not just because it's a Sunday and literally nobody is able to get medical aid today from this building because, well, it's closed on Sundays, but, you know, I'm doing my part. I'm doing my part. I am starting to feel quite buzzed, though. Genuinely, though, this is actually a pretty good spot to smoke some cigarettes. This is actually a pretty decent spot. I'm definitely enjoying myself right now. I'm enjoying myself smoking a cigarette in a Medicaid reserved parking space. This is a genuinely good spot to smoke some cigarettes. Yeah. You know, not too loud. Now that the AC unit that was down there has turned off. You know, not too much of a breeze, but just like a very light, very pleasant breeze. I'm sitting in the shade, you know, enjoying a little bit of a buzz. Actually, a decent amount of a buzz, because I'm actually feeling quite buzzed right now. And up there's that AC unit once again. But, you know, I'm having a good time. This is a good spot to smoke some cigarettes. Would I smoke a cigarette in a Medicaid reserved parking space to prevent people from getting medical aid again? Well, I don't know if every place that has Medicaid reserved parking is as good as this one. But, you know, for this specific spot at least, 100%, I would totally do this again. And I think that all Medicaid reserved parking locations need benches and ashtrays. I think they all need them. It's just a necessity, frankly put. You know, would I do this again? 100%. I would 100% smoke a cigarette in a Medicaid reserved parking space again. This is a good time. This is a good spot. Good spot to smoke some cigarettes. I certainly cannot complain, y'all. well, I think that's pretty much all I had to this last smoke of the video. I'm feeling quite buzzed right now, so I don't think I need another. So I'm gonna go ahead and just stub this cigarette out on the ground, just like that, make sure it's all out. Go and put that on the back of my car once again, just to make sure I don't be littering or anything like that. I'm gonna be throwing those cigarette butts away after this video, of course. Certainly hope you guys have enjoyed watching this video where I smoked multiple cigarettes, actually, in Medicaid reserved parking spaces to prevent people from getting medical aid. You know, this is a good time. Would I do this again? 100%. Well, I think that's pretty much all I had to say for this video. I've had a great time today. I've enjoyed smoking here. I've enjoyed preventing people from getting medical aid. Of course, just in case it wasn't obvious, of course, I am joking just a little bit. I did purposefully show up here on a Sunday, not to prevent anybody from getting medical aid or anything like that kind of thing. I don't even really know what this building does. I just know there's Medicaid reserved parking spaces, so I was like, oh, it'd be funny to smoke a cigarette in some of the parking spaces, or in one of the parking spaces, to prevent some people from getting medical aid. But if it wasn't obvious that this video is a little bit of a joke, well, now I've said it. But yeah, certainly hope you guys have enjoyed watching this video today. Of course, make sure to like and subscribe if you guys have enjoyed watching this video. I also have my Instagram, my book, my merch, my P.O. Box, and my second channel, all in the description down below. Go check it all out. You know, thank you so much for watching, y'all. To the next one, stay safe in peace, and have a great one. Yes, sir, you know what I'm saying?